Splash, you're a good boy, okay? You're a good boy. You want some pets? Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals. It's 11:30 a.m. and here's Simba. And this is why I find myself having a difficult time working from home lately. I normally sit on this chair when I'm working at the dining room table. Simba has taken over the chair. Here's Nancy and Richard, and they're headbutting each other. Hello, Nancy and Richard. They probably headbutt each other at least 50 times a day. Richard does not want to be anywhere without Nancy. He is such a mama's boy. I think he's even more of a mama's boy than Splash is. Speaking of Splash, let's see where Splash is. Splash is in his favorite cat carrier in the corner of my bedroom. He's just so happy here. It's his little hideaway, his little man cave. And here's Boo. Boo is hanging out in his room today. How you doing, Boo? So the weather is absolutely beautiful. It's been really cold at night, but during the day, we've been really lucky with sunny and warm weather. There goes Boo. You want some pets, Boo? Sometimes Boo likes to spend time in his room away from the other cats. Let's give Boo some pets. And I have no idea what I was talking about when I was filming this footage. I'm trying to think back to what was going on that day, and honestly, I don't remember. It is 4:10 p.m. I'm trying to record a narration for some of the video footage that has no sound. And all I hear are cats screaming in the background. So I came in here and it seems it was Splash. And Nancy's on the floor. I don't know if anyone else is in the room. But what most likely happened is maybe someone wanted to share the cat tower with Splash. Because here's the top of the cat tower. There's the middle of the cat tower. There's the bottom of the cat tower. And there's the bunk bed next to him. Maybe someone wanted to be on one of the other levels of the cat tower. Maybe someone wanted to be on the bunk bed. Splash didn't like it because Splash can just be really scary like that. Splash, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? You all right? It's only Nancy. She's your sister. Splash, Nancy's your sister. She loves you. I think she just jumped on the bed. Hello, Nancy. Be a good girl today, Nancy, okay? Splash, you're a good boy, okay? You're a good boy. You want some pets? If I try to pet him, he's gonna hiss at me and jump to the top of the armoire. All right, he jumped to the top of the armoire. I didn't even get to touch him. How you doing, Splashy? Relax. Relax. Everyone relax, okay? Just relax. So I don't really know what I was talking about when I was filming this, but if I think back to that day, it was after I had gotten 4 HVAC estimates in a row, like one every day. So by that day, I had all of the estimates in. And the estimates on average were a few $1,000s lower than the estimates that I had gotten in the beginning of the summer. So I was very happy about that. And I just needed to do a little bit more research into some of the companies before making my decision. But I did have a very good idea of who I wanted to go with because I just felt like overall the companies that gave me estimates this week, like 3 out of the 4 of them were extremely professional. And I was happy going with either of them, but I had to look into which equipment they were actually going to use because different companies use different brands. And look at this. Here's Ringo. That's the second time I've seen him up there. He's just really happy. I think he discovered that he could lay up there in a comfortable cat bed and also see out the window. Good boy, Ringo. I'm happy you're comfortable up there, Ringo. And here's Nancy. She's looking out the window. I wonder what she's watching. Maybe some squirrels. It's 7:30 p.m. and we have a problem. So here's Boo, and I know Boo is innocent. He's not involved in this. And here's Stella. She's been hanging out on my bed, and I know she's innocent. I know she's not involved in this either. So what has been going on is that when I sit on the couch in the living room, I've been smelling a strange odor. And I thought it was someone's stinky feet, not meaning the cats, but I had some people over my house a few days ago, and I honestly thought that someone who is laying on the couch had stinky feet. And I thought that's what I was smelling. I was like, what did they do? Put their feet on like one of the pillows, on one of the cushions? Like, why do I smell stinky feet? And then today I walked into the living room and it was a new smell. It was really strong. And I was like, okay, there's something going on with the sofa. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to check it out. The last time I had a problem with the sofa, it was because a cat was peeing on it. So let's get our UV flashlight. And this is what it does. It makes things glow. So if I put it on this toy, you can see that the material the toy is made out of glows. It like glows in the dark. Now, if I put this on anything that the cats have peed on, it's going to glow where the cats have peed. So that's why I got this flashlight out. Thank you so much, Evil Ash, for giving me this flashlight. So let's check out some of the pillows on the couch. I was moving everything around, trying to figure out where the smell was coming from. So I was smelling the pillows, didn't smell anything, didn't see anything. And look at this. Look at what is on this sofa cushion. This. Somebody has peed on the sofa cushion. It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. And this is what I was smelling. So now this means I have to clean this up. Now, a year and a half ago when Splash was having problems and he was like spraying and marking, this is where he sprayed and marked also. And I had to clean it up at that time. But now it's going on again. And somebody, I don't know who, has been doing it on this cushion. Part of me thinks it's Ringo because I have seen Ringo here. But then I'm also wondering, is it Splash? Did Splash do this again? But I have all of the Feel Away Optimum dispensers diffusing in the house. And that's what stopped Splash last time. When Splash was spraying and marking, I got the Feel Away Optimum diffusers. I put 3 of them around the house and he automatically stopped. Now it's 7:45 p.m. and I've completely sprayed down these cushions and cleaned them off with this Resolve Pet Express. I love this stuff. I've been using so much of this. Anytime the cats puke anywhere or anytime there's any cat-related issues, I use this. It works amazing. It breaks down any kind of substance that the cats put on anything. And so what I've done is I've completely soaked the pillows with this, scrubbed it, and then I put more on. And what you're supposed to do is then let it dry overnight. And then when you come back to it after it's dried, you're supposed to vacuum it up, clean it up, and it's supposed to clean everything. And there's not supposed to be any more smell or anything like that. So let's hope this works. It's 10 p.m. and here's Sammy. And this is what I did with her spider toy. I hung it up here on the rail coming down the stairs. I was wondering if she'd want to play with it here since she likes to play with it when it's hanging on a palm tree. But this used to hang on a palm tree and she stole it from the palm tree. But she can't steal it from here because of the way it's hanging unless she bites the string in half. So there's Ziggy. They're looking at it like, what's going on? Why is there a spider here? Why is there a spider there, Sammy? Except Sammy didn't really seem that interested in it. I guess she doesn't like it when it's hanging near a wall. She's like, why is the spider hanging here like this? She She didn't want to play with it, so there goes that idea. I even swung it around a little bit, thinking maybe it would interest her more. But she's not really interested in it. Cats are weird like that. They'll play with a toy in one location or in one way, but then if you try to put it somewhere else or change the way that they play with it, sometimes they don't like it. And that was the case here. They were not too happy with the spider hanging off the rail. Maybe they like it better when it's hanging out of a tree because that's something that would actually happen in nature. Although a spider could hang off a rail in nature also. Like if I had a rail near my door outside, spiders can hang off of it. There's Nancy. Hello, Nancy. And then I got this at the Dollar Tree, and it's like a back scratcher, and it reminded me of like 5 fingers on the end, and it extends. And I thought this might be helpful for some of the cats that don't let me pet them. Like, see how I could pet Ziggy with this? She wanted to bite it, but she let me pet her with it. And they also like to kind of chase it around. I was hoping that I would be able to pet Eva and Goldie and Ringo with it. There's Ringo in the background. But Ziggy actually really liked it. Ziggy loves pets. Ziggy loves being brushed. She loves anything like that. Ringo, on the other hand, doesn't. He ran away from it. Although he was a little bit curious as far as chasing it like a toy. He's like, what is that? He was trying to figure it out. Hey, Ringo, you want to play? Want to play, Ringo? Ringo likes chasing things that go under furniture. So I was trying to get it underneath the couch, but it's too tall to go under the couch. But Ringo is very suspicious. He's also very suspicious. So there goes Nancy. Nancy's like, I'll play. And Ziggy, of course, wanted to play with it. Ringo's like, you could have it. I'm backing away. It's 9:45 a.m. Here's Boo. Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Boo. Here's Simba. He's sleeping in a cat tower. And here's Stella. She doesn't want to get up yet either. And let's check on the couch cushion, and it looks really good. It looks much cleaner than it did yesterday. And all of the spray has dried. And it smells much better also. I don't have that weird, funky smell. And it is dry. But it does smell like the cleaning spray. And look at this. Look at this. This is the cushion next to it. Somebody peed on this cushion overnight. This was not here yesterday. This is a brand new pee stain. The question is, who did it? See this? This is Simba. Simba did it. The way I know Simba did it is because I checked the security camera footage. And the security camera footage shows Simba jumping onto the couch in the early hours of the morning, like around 4 a.m. And he was the only cat in question on that couch cushion. So I know it was Simba. Simba, what is wrong with you that you would pee over there? So now I have to clean this cushion off also. I'm using my same spray, this Resolve Pet Expert. I'm going to do the same exact thing with it. And I am not happy. I don't need the cats turning my couch into a litter box. Now, I also took this pillowcase off of one of the pillows because I did see Simba sniffing this and rubbing on this. Now, this other pillow, I can't take the pillowcase off of it. So what I'm going to try to do is put this in the washing machine. It's 10 a.m. and I have to tell you about what just happened with Nancy and Splash. So Splash was hanging out here by the back door, and Nancy, she was hanging out here by this cat carrier, and she was looking at Splash and looking at him, and then her tail started to wag, like she was beating her tail back and forth, and I said, uh-oh, Nancy looks like she is going to want to ambush Splash. And I was like, okay, what's going to happen now? So when I was looking at her, all of a sudden, she just laid down. She's like not wagging her tail, not doing anything like that. She just laid down. And I was like, okay, it passed. Well, it didn't pass because the next thing I know, she just decides to run from here towards Splash, full speed, but then she stopped about 3 feet in front of him and literally went sliding across the hardwood floor. Like if it was a cartoon, it looked exactly like something you'd see in a cartoon. Of course, Splash did not like that, but he was looking at her like, what the heck are you doing? And I honestly think that maybe Nancy wanted to play with him because she didn't try to attack him. She just like slid past him. Like she ran up to 3 feet in front of him and then she just slid right past him. She is such a weird cat sometimes. Nancy, you definitely have a very unique personality. What are you doing, Nancy? What did you want to do, Nancy? Did you want to play with Splash? Is that what you're saying? You wanted to play with him? Here's Boo. He's looking at Nancy like, what is going on? What is going on here? Why is she in my room? How you doing, Boo? You all right, buddy? The cats are waiting for breakfast, so that's what's going on. Boo's like, enough of this. Enough attention for Nancy. Give me attention and then give me breakfast. Okay, Boo. All right, Boo, let's go and eat breakfast. Nancy, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay here or are you going to join us for breakfast? She said she's going to stay here and look out the window. I was in Daiso the other day and I picked up this plastic tray, and I picked it up because I'd been talking about wanting to have something that I could train the cats to puke on or puke in. And I thought this would be good because it had kind of higher sides. It was relatively big so that if they did puke on it, it should contain everything. And I thought if I put a training pad inside of it, that this is something that could work well. I just need to now figure out where I'm going to put it so it's easily accessible. For example, if I hear a cat making those pumping noises where they're going to puke in a few seconds, I need to find a place to put this where I can just grab it and try to get it underneath them. I think it'll just make cleanup so much easier. So we're going to give this a try. Here's Boo, and look at this. Boo's in his room with Nancy. Hey, Nancy and Boo, are they getting along? What are they doing? It's 11:45 a.m. and here's Ringo. And he's on the couch near the cushion that was peed on. And now he's rolling around. I don't know if he's smelling the cleaner or if he's smelling any residual cat urine. I don't know, but he seems really happy here. But I'm very nervous because I don't want him peeing on any of the other sofa cushions. Maybe he's like Stella, where he just loves the smell of soap. I don't know. I'm going to have to put something down on the couch cushions to make sure that the cats are not going to pee on them. But he's having a really good time. He seems to be enjoying himself. There's Richard. I would really prefer to keep the cats away from this part of the couch because the cushion next to that is full of the cleaning spray. What are you doing, Ringo? What are you doing, Ringo? Don't pee on the couch. Here's the cushion that has the cleaning spray all over it. There's the other cushion that was clean yesterday. And Ringo is rolling around on the cushion that was clean yesterday. What are you doing, Ringo? There's Nancy on the floor. I'm thinking I have to get something and put it on top of the couch cushions. I think I'm going to have to get the training pads out. I'm going to have to put a bunch of training pads on the couch just to keep the cats from peeing on it. Okay, so here's what I did. I took out a bunch of the training pads. I put them on 3 of the cushions, and look what the cats did. They bunched it up. So Ringo was probably rolling around on the training pad, and he bunched it up. So this stuff still has to dry. This cleaning spray still has to dry. Hopefully they'll stay off of this cushion, but they need to leave these training pads where they were. They can't be moving them around. So I just found this Nature's Miracle scratching deterrent spray. I had this in the closet from when I was trying to keep the cats from scratching on the sofa years ago. So I'm going to spray this on the cushions and I'm going to spray it on these training pads. And hopefully maybe it'll keep the cats off of them. It's 20 minutes later and it looks like the scratching spray is not a good deterrent because look at this. Look, Ringo's right back on the training pads. It's now 3 hours later and Ringo is still laying on the training pad. I mean, I'm happy he's comfortable there as long as he's laying there and not getting himself into trouble and not peeing on the couch. I'm fine with that. But in an ideal world, the cats would just stay off the couch. It's 7:45 p.m. and I put more spray on these cushions because I took out the black light flashlight again, like the UV light, and anything that looked remotely like it was glowing, I just sprayed it again with the spray because I don't want any cats repeating this. And you know how cats are. If cats smell pee, like another cat has peed there, they're gonna then want to pee on top of it. They're like, okay, I could pee here too, or I need to mark this with my scent instead of the scent that's on it. So that's why I just really want to make sure that there's no cat pee anywhere. I also need to see if I could get these covers off of these cushions. I don't know if they come off the cushions, but it's going to be a big job. It's going to take a while. I'm going to have to put them in the laundry. So for now, I'm just going to use the spray, but I don't see any fresh pee anywhere else. So that's good. Here's Simba. He's laying on this cat scratcher and I have to keep a really good eye on him. He's not allowed to spend the night by himself in the living room at all. He's going to have to be in my bedroom away from the couch. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.